Basically, long story short, I've been known for scaling up to 5K per month in 32 days.
Dude, 5K a month in 32 days. That must be a record.
I failed dropshipping, content creation, and also YouTube automation. Long story short, I'm broke as shit. So making 5K in 32 days is actually like life-changing. I just ripped through all of your courses and just learned a bunch of stuff. I was like actually mind blown by like the information in there because I couldn't find them anywhere online. The biggest reason for my success in such a short time frame is because of
So we're here with Derek Wynn. Derek's been one of our big success stories in VP Plus. Why don't you give an introduction to yourself, bro?
Yeah, hey everyone, my name is Derek Wynn. I'm a 20-year-old college student right now at Queen's University, and basically, long story short, I've been known for scaling up to 5K per month in 32 days in VP Plus, and yeah, perfectly happy to be here in the interview with Camilo.
Dude, 5K a month in 32 days. That must be a record. I think it took me way longer than that to get to that achievement. Um, Dude, tell us a little bit how that came about. Like, what did you do before? Like, how did you become an editor? Like, how is this working out?
Yeah, man. So before I joined BV Plus, I was basically just hopping in and out of like a bunch of like business models. Didn't really commit to any of them, hence why I failed a lot of them. And I came across your channel actually, and just decided to join VP because at the time I was a pretty basic editor on CapCut. I just knew how to like do simple cuts and jumps and stuff like that, and just decided to like wanted to make some money out of this shit in some sort of way, another business model, and yeah, that's how it came to be.
Dude, that's awesome. What content did you watch from my channel? Was it the CapCut tutorials? CapCut tutorials.
It's actually like I was just looking for like another business model to hop on. And at the time I saw your top of funnel video, how you would personally scale up to like, I guess, 10K per month as a video editor in like,
Yeah.
a time frame. And so I got interested in doing that. And in that video, I saw like a bunch of value and like I saw your link and I just decided to like take a look at VP and just decided to join myself.
Beautiful, bro. So you were an editor who, quote unquote, wasn't as good. You decided to try a different business model. What business models did you try beforehand?
Yeah, before I failed pretty much three businesses. I used to be
Three.
a drop shipper. Yeah, three, all three of them within the same year because I didn't commit to any of them. Yeah, I failed drop shipping, content creation, and also YouTube automation. So there
Wow.
is like a bit of a background in editing, but they were just really simple at the time.
I
Yeah.
see. Dude, people usually give up one business and that's it. They call it quits, throw in the towel. What made you try again more times?
Yeah, so there is like a little incentive behind the journey. Long story short, I'm broke as shit. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. Yeah, so that kind of like got me not quitting. But I guess for people who are interested in like my 30-day challenge to hit 5K, before those 35 days, I had to go on an internship where I hated with every single bone in my body. I'm actually in computer science right now, and I was just really like I hated the idea of following a kind of like quote unquote predetermined path. And so, I just really committed and, didn't want to quit and just found a way to make money online basically.
Nice, dude. I mean, there's no more motivation than being at the bottom. So
Yeah.
that's cool. Now you're doing 5K a month. Tell me, what did that process entail? Like you joined VP Plus, what did you do?
Yeah. So I joined VP Plus about like a couple of months ago, about like, I don't know, like 3 or 4. Um, So at the time, I just ripped through all of your courses along with Jack Cole and just learned a bunch of stuff. I was like actually mind blown by like the information in there because I couldn't find them anywhere online. But at the time though, to be perfectly honest, like in the first, I guess 2 months, I scaled up to 2K per month, but then I just got lazy over time and I didn't really like, I was just on and off at VP and there was a month where I actually quit VP and like
Wow.
decided to hop on another business model because I was
Really?
greedy at the time. And yeah, and then um, and then last month actually, I lost my biggest paying client who was paying me at the time 2K per month as well. And so I thought at the time like, oh shit, okay. I'm literally at rock bottom again, zero. And there's this big ass reason to make money. And the process is just relearning everything on VP and just deeply studying every single video that there had, you know, that there's offered. And my biggest secret, to be honest, is just reaching out to as many of the top performing VP plus students in the community as possible. And I just, took the best out of everyone basically. So, for example, I really liked how Joe did his outreach method. He is completely brandless. And so I just, DM'd him like, yo, I noted I studied your case study and like I noticed that you're like a god at outreach. How do you actually do it? And we just like connected. I really liked how Nico performed, how Nico built his brand. I really liked how Solomon did his networking, which by the way, he told me he does zero outreach. So there's like this networking skill that he does in a godly level as well. So I just basically took the best out of everyone and incorporated all of that with the VP course modules and just scaled up rapidly with the information given.
Dude, that's what is called having an agency, which is like you took the initiative to study the best bits from everybody, and you remix that into your own thing, and that's probably why you're successful. Um, it's good that you understand that you don't have to do outreach, you can do content. You don't have to do content, you can just build a network. But you took all of those things, and dude, that's crazy. So like, how did it feel to make 5K from editing? Like, what's the process?
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I was in my bank account at the time, I only had like 1.5K from my parents.
Wow.
So making 5K in 32 days is actually like life-changing to me because never in my life had I had that much money in my pocket. So yeah, it's a very like, revolutionary feeling for sure.
That's beautiful, bro. And is that how many clients you working with right now?
So currently, I'm working with 2 to 3 clients, with 2 clients active. I wouldn't count my 5K from the third client who's inactive right now. So my 5K is coming from the 2 other active clients right now. One is paying me 3K and the other is paying me 2.
Wow, that's pretty cool, man. What a lot of editors are scared to charge more than 200 bucks for an edit. What did you do to differentiate yourself and be able to charge those prices?
Yeah, for sure, man. So a lot of editors misunderstand, like, you know, I gotta do fucking Iman Gotzi to charge high, and honestly, business owners couldn't care less about any of the aesthetics. So how I did it was just, present the outcome of the services that I'm offering at the time. So similarly to an agency, I would offer up to like big packages. Let's say, I will make you 4 long forms and 30 shorts per like month, and I'll guarantee you like 30% increase in conversions, or else you don't pay. But kind of like that. So I just presented the outcome in the sales call, and they were convinced, and they just paid me upfront, and I just did the whole process in delivery.
Simple. You keep it really simple, present the outcome, and then you send them on the call. That goes over a lot of people's heads when they're kind of like hunting for another client. What was the method that got you the most calls to be able to do that?
Yeah, so now the best method that I know of now is inbound, because I've been ripping like a bunch of content creation as much as I can and just gaining traffic to my account, as well as making some lead magnets that could attract some inbounds who are interested in my services. And yeah, but I also do outbound outreach every single day. Spend a couple hours on that, about like 2 to 3 hours per day. And yeah, most effective right now is just inbound, but I'm still ripping outbound anyway because lead gen is important regardless.
Awesome, bro. That's sick. Yeah, I like that. I like that you're still focusing on lead generation because it's the living breath of your business. So that's great. Dude, what's the plan? Like, what you gonna stick to these? You're gonna try and scale this up more? You're gonna hire a team? What's the plan?
Yeah, that's a great question actually. So the past month, I've been, taking like a week break to just to reanalyze what my path right is now. So similar to my documentation on X, which you guys can find my 30-day challenge to 5K, which I've like, wrote like my hidden gems on how you can actually do it myself
Mm.
yourself. Now I'm planning to do a new YouTube channel just to document every single aspect of the things that I do on a weekly basis, just so you guys can see like the behind the scenes. Just to scale things up a bit, I'm also gonna start a second YouTube channel, which is gonna be my lead gen in inbound too, which I'm just gonna like mass produce lead magnets up in there. And I'm also going to join probably new coaching programs just to gain information, considering Inner Circle or a bunch of other like coaching programs as well, and just hire, I guess, a full scale team to like help me scale.
Dude, that's sick. I love that. I love that you're focusing on high leverage activities that are going to serve you in the long run. It's almost coming full circle because you did drop shipping, you did content creation, you did automation, and you did the editing thing, and now you're going back to making content. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it is. It is. I mean, like God has a plan, right? So
of
it's
course.
just like a part of his plan, basically, and I'm just going back.
I love that. What would you say to somebody who's like maybe stuck, maybe considering joining VP Plus or any other program? What would you say to them about in that situation?
So what I would say to them is really watch like the top performing students on how they actually do it and just really analyze if this is something, beneficial for your skill set right now and if you think it's, beneficial in terms of editing because VP for me is 100% worth it in joining because of like the sheer value in information and especially the network that you can like, connect with. The biggest reason for my success in such a short time frame is because of the network that was able to establish with a bunch of people in there. And it's not just about like, engagement through like your content with your ex and stuff like that. It's the sheer like information and also the help that you get from these people too. Like, me connecting with these top performing students and also like people of my same level as well. And also the, coaches who are like making an average of like six figures per year. So of course, it's like a no-brainer to me to join VP just because of the sheer value in it.
Beautiful. Love that, man. That's pretty cool. Where can people find you, ask you questions, learn about your journey?
Yeah, you can find me on Derek Win on my X account, and soon I'll be, launching my own YouTube channel as well. So keep an eye on that. And yeah, I would love to connect with any of you guys if you ever like, DM. And yeah, that's
Dude,
where you can find me.
epic, bro. Appreciate that. You're crushing it. I can't wait to see what comes next, man.
100%.